Hello, dear students. How are you? I hope you all are in the best of your health and enthusiastic towards your studies. Children, today we are going to study chapter number 9 of class 7 science, that is soil. Children, we all know about soil, that without it, plants cannot grow, and without plants, living organisms cannot survive. It means soil is very important for all of us. Now, let us see what we are going to study in this chapter. Importance of soil, soil profile, soil types, properties of soil, moisture in soil, and soil and crops. So, dear students, let us start all of these topic one by one. First of all, let us start with importance of soil. Soil is the uppermost layer of Earth's crust, and it is essential for the existence of life on the earth. Have you ever thought that why soil is so important? Yes, we all know that it is very important for growth of plants. It supports the growth of plants by holding the roots firmly and supplying water and nutrients. In the absence of soil, we cannot get our food. It is the home for many organisms. Thus, we can say that soil is an inseparable part of our life. Now, let us understand soil profile. A vertical section through the soil showing the different layers of soil is called soil profile. Soil profile consists of three different layers which are called horizons. These three horizons are named A horizon, B horizon, and C horizon. First of all, A horizon. It is the uppermost layer of soil, generally dark in color and rich in humus and minerals. This layer is soft, porous, and can retain more water. It is also called topsoil. B horizon. Layer of soil just below the topsoil is called B horizon. It is generally harder and more compact from the topsoil. It is also called subsoil. It is usually red brown in color. The subsoil has very little humus but more of minerals. It is much less fertile than topsoil. C horizon. The layer just below the subsoil is called C horizon. It is made up of small lumps of rocks. It do not have humus. Below this layer is bedrock, which is hard and difficult to dig with a spade. Students, now let's learn about soil types. There are mainly three basic types of soil: sandy soil, clayey soil, and loamy soil. To learn about these soil types in detail, let's collect some different soil samples. In our first sample, here we can see that soil particles are quite large. That soil is called sandy soil. Water holding capacity of this soil is very less. That is why plant growth is less in this soil. Let's see second soil sample. This sample has very small fine particles. This is clay soil. Clay particles, being much smaller, pack tightly, leaving little space for air. That is why plants do not grow well in this soil too. And in third sample of soil, the amount of large and fine particles are about the same. This is called loamy soil. The best topsoil for growing plants is loamy soil. It is a mixture of sand, clay, and other type of soil particles known as silt. Silt occurs as a deposit in riverbeds. The size of silt particles is between that of sand and clay. The loamy soil has also humus in it. It is also has the right water holding capacity for the growth of the plants. Now let us discuss properties of soil. First of all, the percolation rate of water in soil. Let us see an activity. For this activity, we divide our class in three groups and name them as Team A, B, and Team C. We will try to find how fast the water passes down the soil. For this, we need a hollow cylinder or a pipe. Ensure that each team uses pipes of same diameter. At the place where we collect the soil, place the pipe about 2 centimeter deep in the ground. Pour 200 milliliter water in the pipe slowly. For measuring 200 milliliter water, you can use any empty 200 milliliter bottle. Note the time when you start pouring water. When all the water has percolated, leaving the pipe empty, note the time again. Be careful not to let the water spill over or run down on the outside of pipe. While pouring, we can calculate the rate of percolation by using this formula. Percolation rate, that is in milliliter per minute, is equals to amount of water in milliliter upon percolation time in minutes. For example, suppose that for a certain sample, it took 20 minutes for 200 milliliter of percolate. So, rate of percolation is equals to 200 milliliter upon 20 minutes, and that is 10 milliliter per minute. Now let us discuss moisture in soil. Dear students, you might have noticed when we pass through a farmland during a hot summer day, the air above the land is shimmering. Let us find out the reason with the help of an activity. Take a boiling tube, put 2 spoonfuls of a soil sample in it. Heat it on a flame and observe it. On heating, water in the soil evaporates, moves up and condenses on the cooler inner walls of the upper part of the boiling tube. Similarly, on a hot summer day, the vapors coming out of the soil reflect the sunlight and the air above the soil seems to shimmer. After heating the soil, take it out of the tube and compare it with the soil which has not been heated. Dear students, this difference in soil samples is due to moisture present in the soil. Now, let us see absorption of water by soil. Take a plastic funnel, take a filter paper or a piece of newspaper sheet, fold it and place it in the funnel. Weigh 50 grams of dry powdered soil and pour it into the funnel. Measure a certain amount of water in a measuring cylinder and pour it drop by drop in the soil. Pour water all over the soil. Keep pouring water till it starts dripping. Now subtract the amount of water left in the measuring cylinder from the amount of water you started with. This is the amount of water retained by the soil. Children, we can repeat this activity with different soil samples and can find absorption power of different soil samples. Now, dear students, let us learn about soil and crops. Different types of soils are found in different parts of India. In some parts, there is clayey soil. In some parts, there is loamy soil, while in some other parts, there is sandy soil. Soil is affected by wind, rainfall, temperature, light, and humidity. These are some important climatic factors which affect the soil profile and bring changes in the soil structure. Clayey and loamy soils are both suitable for growing cereals like wheat and gram. Such soils are good at retaining water. For paddy, soil rich in clay and organic matter and having a good capacity to retain water are ideal. For lentils like masoor and other pulses, loamy soils which drain water easily are required. And for cotton, sandy loam or loam which drain water easily and can hold plenty of air are more suitable. So, different types of soils are used to cultivate different types of crops. Dear students, now let us discuss about soil erosion. The removal of fertile topsoil from land by water, wind, or ice is known as soil erosion. Soil erosion is very harmful for fertility of soil. Now, dear students, let's revise the chapter and see what we learned. The organic matter formed by the decomposition of dead plants and animals by the microorganisms is called humus. A vertical section through the soil showing the different layers of soil is called soil profile. The soil is classified on the basis of the proportion of particles of various sizes, and these are sandy soil, clay soil, and loamy soil. Soil holds water in it, which is called soil moisture. Now, students, I am going to ask some questions and I hope you know the answers. First question: name the types of soil. Yes, you are absolutely right. Sandy soil, clayey soil, and loamy soil. Question number 2. Loamy soil is good for pulses. Is that statement is true or false? Yes, it is true. Loamy soil is good for pulses. Next question. Sandy soil has maximum water holding capacity. Is this true or false? Yes, this statement is false. Sandy soil do not have maximum water holding capacity. Next question. What is soil erosion? Yes, the removal of fertile topsoil from land by water, wind, or ice is called soil erosion. And the last question is, which soil is best for growing cotton? Sandy loam soil is good, or we can say best, for growing cotton. So dear students, here we come to an end of this chapter. I hope you all understood it nicely. So you all stay healthy, keep smiling and keep studying. We will soon meet with a new chapter. Thank you.